in the
I know
show.
you have
Yeah.
people don't realize like
All
you're
the
not
pressure is on you, Lauren.
I
The
know,
power's in
I
your
know.
hands.
I'm not only running the sound, I'm also running cameras and accepting phone calls and recording and stopping shows and playing music. It's
And looking
very
at puppy
stressful.
videos on Facebook.
No, that's what
You know
Garrett
that's
does.
always up.
That's what Garrett does. He looks at puppy videos and then the
And
latest social science. He's
and
at
shower
Comic-Con
thoughts.
right now.
Yeah.
I'm so jealous. Like
Yeah, Comic-Con looks great.
it's kind of like how we describe NAMM,
Yeah.
but you know.
But for like video gamers
Yeah.
and like, well, it's not just for video games. It's
Oh, Tom DeLonge is there right now.
yeah,
Yeah.
dude. There are a ton of people there right now.
I know there's a bunch of people there, and I really want to go, but at the same time, I can't. I'm not that into TV shows or comic books or whatever to justify paying that much money to go.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm good with my musical instruments.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
fine
good
with
with NAM.
Yeah,
I'm good with NAM.
good with NAMM.
I like NAM. NAM gives me the convention like.
Yeah.
That's all I need in a year. There's enough there.
All right. Well, our guest today is calling all the way from somewhere else in California, which is
Yeah.
unusual because, you know, normally if they're in California, they're here. But they actually just finished a tour. Our guests are Connor and Karlee. How you guys doing?
Hey, we're good. Thanks for having us.
Of course. So you guys just finished this crazy tour all across Southern California, right?
Yes.
Yes.
How
that
was
is
that?
True.
Yeah, just tell us a little bit about the tour.
Yeah. Well, we're from Sacramento, so
Okay.
we've been wanting to play some more shows down south along the coast. So we just played San Francisco, LA, Hollywood, and just finished last night in Santa Barbara. And then
Oh,
we're
sweet.
headed back up to Sacramento today. But still have a couple more shows for the rest of the summer. But yeah, it was a good little first experience. It was fun.
Awesome.
Did you have a favorite show so far of this tour? Like, is there one that's just been very memorable for you guys?
Connor, do we have the same
Probably.
answer? I don't know.
I don't know. For me, San Francisco was really cool.
Yeah.
Not to hate on LA at all because Karlee lives in LA half the time, so we love LA. But San Francisco was really cool. We have a lot of family there, and they all came out and supported us. And we were at this little bar, and it was pretty amazing. It was just a fun vibe. We just got to walk around and have a blast. It was pretty relaxed.
I have a different answer.
Okay.
That's cool. Sorry,
We're
Connor.
brother and sister, by the way.
If you catch us bickering, you
Yeah.
know why. But no, we don't argue. Don't worry. My favorite show was the one we did in LA. It was close to. I go to USC in LA,
Oh,
so it
sweet.
was close to USC.
Super cool.
We did a show for this company called Beating Light, and they're basically an independent, do-it-yourself kind of music collaborative experience kind of a thing. So they bring in art to showcase. They have musicians. They have you can do like arts and crafts during the show. Like it's a very interactive showcase. And so we did that, and that was really fun. I got to see a lot of my friends from school and stuff, so that's always a plus. But it was just really cool. It's fun to be with other creative people that enjoy the same thing you do.
Nice. It's nice to be in a situation where there's no money transaction. It's just playing music for people who love music, and we were in a garage in an alley.
Yeah, it was really
It's
cool.
pretty cool.
That's great.
That's awesome.
That's a cool feeling.
So let's talk a little bit about
for
you
sure.
guys as brother and sister, because as far as band dynamics, how does that work? Like, I love my little brother, but sometimes there are days
I don't
when
think
I
you
am
could be in a
just-
band with him. I could
No.
never be in a band with my sister.
No,
Ever.
like we're just
ever, ever,
Like,
ever.
You can
ever,
love
ever.
your siblings, but being in a band's like hardcore. Like when you're in a band with 4 or
Ever.
5 other people, you're married to 4 or 5 other people.
Yeah.
When you're with like your brother, you're already so close that do you guys fight more when you're working on music or just being normal brother sisters?
Good questions. I think Connor and I are really lucky. We're like 22 months apart, only 1 year apart in grade-wise.
Oh, that's gotta be pretty easy.
We're really close. We're best friends. I hope. Do you think of me as your best friend? Dang. I hope it's not one-sided. But so we're really close in that aspect, and then music just brings us closer. And we've been playing music our whole lives together, separate at the same time. So I don't know.
I think the arguing is, you know, I mean, everybody argues once in a while, and when you're in a band that you really, really care about and you really want to go far with it and really succeed, we pretty much only argue about music when we argue. The rest of the time, everything's great, but when we're both really passionate about an idea or a song or whatever, I think arguing a little bit is good, but, you know, I think that's the most thing, because we both care about it so much. I think we use the most over music.
It comes from a genuine place. We just really care about the music and want to do what's best for the music. So I wouldn't call it arguing. It's bickering, and you know, it's all good though. But it's also at the same time, I feel so lucky to share this experience, this tour, playing music with my brother. You know, it's probably the best thing, the best situation for what we want to do.
For sure.
Yeah.
When you were growing up, who was like the first one to go like start playing music, just like for fun or anything? Like who was like the first one to really like get into it, or was it like at the same time?
Well, my dad thought
Our dad.
Our dad.
My
our brother and sister.
My dad too.
Our father bought a drum kit and a piano before we were born, and he just always wanted to have music in the house. And I, from a very, very young age, always kind of started playing drums and really just anything. I wasn't even good. I just played a song and just hit things, and it's great. I kind of started on drums, and then Karlee started up on piano, and we kind of just grew up doing it, and it's kind of really like ingrained in us, I think.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Connor, you started playing guitar too.
Yeah.
Before I had really played anything, and I was like, wow, that was really fun. So I want to try that. So Connor inspired me a lot to play music too. And then just playing off each other, wanting to play all the different instruments in the band. So we play a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
Some we're better at than others, but it's all good. And I think singing has always been a part of our lives, whether it's in the car, the shower, or just at home. But what else? Yeah. And then we kind of I did a lot of solo stuff in middle school and high school. Connor was kind of off doing his own thing with some other bands here and there, and we kind of realized, you know what, we do love to play music together, and that's would be the ultimate goal. So we kind of, like my freshman year of high school, we really started playing seriously together out in venues and making a go of it.
See, when you guys were talking about, you know, just like growing up, playing music, writing music and stuff as brother and sister, I could totally see you guys getting in, like, not a fight, but arguing about, you know, something about the music. Like, oh, no, I really think it should, you know, be more upbeat or whatever. And you're having this whole conversation and then just having it end. And, well, you're just being a meanie pants. Like, just you guys getting into, like, a sibling fight.
I think there's worse words than mini pants.
I'm trying to keep this PG. But you know what I mean? Like, I could see it just going from a very, like, intellectual talk about music and, you know, arguing what's better for the song to just, like, personal sibling rivalry. But, you know, that's always good.
Yeah.
Totally.
It probably influences your music a lot.
Yeah, and we definitely push each other to be the best that we can be. And I think it's good to have someone like that in the band, because you may not have that relationship with another bandmate. You know, we can be honest with each other, and we may take it personally at times, but it's good, and it's all a learning experience.
Oh, that's awesome. So,
yeah,
since you guys both started at music at, you know, with such a young age, do you guys find yourself being inspired by the same types of people? Or when you guys decided to start a band, were you pretty much, you know, did you guys like the same artists, or was it kind of like a combination of all the different people that you liked when you were starting your own band?
That's a good question. You know,
we grew up with a lot of different influences.
Yeah, our dad played a lot of different stuff. Our dad's just always been, he's plays drums, a little bit of everything too. But he's just always been super into music, just for music. And he's played a lot of, like, I mean, we like everything from folk to pop to some rap, like all kinds of
country,
stuff,
yeah.
You know?
But some of our biggest influences, we grew up listening to, like, Glenn Campbell, Gordon Lightfoot, James Taylor, Carole King, those kind of things. But also in modern times, like, Sarah Bareilles is a huge influence of mine.
Yeah.
I know John Mayer for Connor, for both of us, I think.
But I think we definitely did form the band with the same kind of artists in mind, and we both do like the same stuff a lot. And playing some music for each other is awesome. So we do both vibe off the same stuff a lot. I think. It's not, I think that answers the question.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, we have a few songs from you guys here.
Okay.
Lauren, what's the first one we're listening to?
The first one we're going to listen to is called Write You a Love Song. And my question is this inspired by the Sarah Bareilles song, Love Song? Because that's what I thought of when I heard the name. And you just said you guys use Sarah Bareilles as a huge inspiration.
No, that's a good point. Maybe it is. We just don't know it. No, Connor wrote this song.
Karlee and I, on this record, we kind of, I don't know, we wanted to have our songs together, but we also wanted to have Karlee in this corner and Connor in this corner and bring it together, kind of. So there's some songs that I wrote that are personal to me that Karlee came and played keys on and really kind of helped out on. And then there's some songs that Karlee wrote that I came and helped out on and kind of helped her finish them or whatever. So this song is more of Connor's song, I guess. And yeah, it's not inspired by Love Song by Sarah Bareilles. That's good. We've gotten that at times. But I hope people compare it to that. That's cool. It's definitely one of the more laid back ones on the record.
All right.
Here it is.
Let's take a listen to Write You a Love Song by Connor
Awesome.
and Karlee.
Write you a love song so you can fall asleep at night. They've got it all wrong, 'cause all I need is you by my side. There is a place that we are free, underneath the stars and moonlit skies. When you're laying next to me, everything just starts to feel so right. Oh, I will run away, leave it all behind. Write you a love song so you can find a place to rest your head. Maybe San Francisco, somewhere off the coast to the wind. Leave everything you got behind. No more money, no more time to address. When you put your hand in mine, all these words, they start to rhyme in my head, in my head. Run away, leave this town tonight. If I could live in slow motion, I would walk 10,000 miles. Just to prove I've got the notion to get you out.
Dang.
That was I'm very impressed, actually. I'm not saying that to be shocked, but like that was. Who are we comparing it to? Like,
There's a lot of.
You just have so much heart in your voice. I don't know how else to.
Justin, what was the one comment you made right after the song started?
Oh, I was like, I'm a guy and his voice is dreamy. Like, man,
Thank you.
you're welcome.
That was very cool. So when it comes to writing, you mentioned a little bit. So both of you will start songs, and then do you bring them to the other person and be like, hey, I really like this song. Can we do something with it? Because Connor, you said this was kind of like more your song than it was Karlee's.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about like just your writing process and how just the idea formulates into the song.
Yeah, we a lot of the times this past year has been interesting because Karlee's been away at school and I'm going to school in Sacramento.
Yeah.
So a lot of the times we will write songs separately and then bring them to each other and they're not finished yet. And a lot of times that's how it works. But we also really like co-writing and being in the room together. I think that really helps us finish a lot of songs.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the times we have trouble finishing the songs when we're far apart because we can't get the time to agree on anything. It's kind of crazy.
We also, but like co-writing too is also difficult. Just because, everyone has their own opinions too, and being that we are brother and sister, sometimes when we say like, oh no, I don't like that lyric or whatever, we take it personally and it's like, Connor hates me or So we found actually that when we do co-write, we'll work on the initial idea together, and then we go to separate rooms to kind of have that freedom to explore, like what you're feeling, because
there will be some kind of lick or some melody or something that inspires the whole song, and then we'll literally go in separate rooms and work on them, and then come back. Like I think didn't we write I Swear Like That?
And Branches.
Or Branches. We have a couple songs that are like that where we were literally had a wall separating us, and when we were in the same room, we weren't getting anything, and we separated the wall for a minute, and then we both had something great and came back together.
Sometimes you kind of have to. Sometimes you kind of have to be alone.
Yeah.
To take the time to explore everything and.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's nice to have the time to just be alone and let it kind of just.
Yeah,
flow.
there's no like pressure of time. There's no.
Yeah.
Like I understand that. I feel like when you write with someone, you feel like you have to be productive and get that thing done right there, and it puts your creativity in like a cage.
When you're writing, I really like your words. Like when you're writing, do you try to come up with the most clever thing? Because like when I was listening to some of the lyrics, like they are really well thought and really well put out.
Thank you. We I don't know where we get that from. Probably
that's just them as people. They're just very clever
just
people.
Good. They're just good people. They're just good people.
Thank you. No, I think we have a lot of influences that
are really great
are
songwriters.
really, really good songwriters. Like John Mayer, for example. He's just amazing.
Yeah.
And I think I try to pull a lot from that, and just the way he intertwines words with their meanings and all that stuff. It's just really incredible. We try to pull from that a lot. But yeah, I don't know. We're not huge book readers or anything or crazy stuff like that. But what we've been doing recently a lot is trying to pull inspiration from just things that we're hearing. Like our dad was having a conversation with us the other night, and I think he said something about small talk with his friends, and he was mad that he had to make small talk. And we were like, oh, small talk, that could be a cool song. So we started writing off that kind of thing. So that kind of stuff inspires us a lot too.
Yeah, do you ever find yourselves, like I know as a songwriter, I will find myself singing or thinking about the most random lyrics, just, doing the most random thing, like in the, driving in my car or, cooking dinner or whatever and be like, oh, this is really good and I can't like write it down because I'm busy. Do you have like just like on your phone, like your little notebook of just random ideas while you're out in public?
You should hear my voice memos. It's insane. There's like 1,000 of them and they're just all like crazy, just crazy little melody things or like random words.
Stuff like that, huh?
Yeah, just like that.
Well, it's even better when you don't have lyrics. You just have like a really catchy melody or something. So like literally in your phone, like, you're like da 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 ba da 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 ba. But like you don't have lyrics, so you're just kind of making noises and getting your melody across.
We have a kind of a home studio kind of deal going at our house.
Yeah,
it's a studio, and I'm the kind of person that I really like to get a sketch of the song. So I have a lot of just random sketches of just ideas. When I hear it in my head, I just want to put it down and get it down there so I can listen to it back.
Yeah.
So I have a lot of stuff like that, too.
So do you guys, when you're writing, do you track the demos yourself and then bring it into a studio? Or what's your recording process like?
We will track the demos in our home studio, and then we kind of just build them from there. Sometimes that's how it works, or sometimes we just have it on acoustic guitar and have it in our head.
Yeah.
And that's as far as it gets.
Before you go into the studio.
Not being on a record yet or whatever.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it just kind of depends really on the situation.
Yeah. It does it kind of just depend on like how you wrote it and like what all you would need to do in a real studio versus what you can
Exactly. We
some songs call for more production too.
Some songs I write, we have a little small PA system in our house, and sometimes it's really cool to write pretending like you're playing for an audience. That kind of helps me sometimes if it's back to the song, or if it's just total acoustic stripped down. It's good to just write with an acoustic guitar too.
And sometimes you can't finish the song without hearing all the production too. So it kind of goes both
really
ways.
Too.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So we have another song from you guys here.
And I think Taylor personally requested that we play I Swear.
I really like this one.
Because he really likes this one.
Okay, cool. Right on.
So what is I Swear about?
Is it about cussing?
I think the melodies and stuff, and we started working on it, and the first lyric is I swear I'm nothing without you, and we kind of wrote it about Connor and I together and our journey, as musicians wanting to do this together, leaving the town that we're comfortable with and kind of going to figure it out on our own.
Yeah, and we one of the songs, they talks about love and stuff too, which is obviously different, and it's we wanted it to be relatable too, not just we wanted it to be universal, not just brother and sister kind of thing.
But
so this talks a lot of
So the song's very personal to you guys because it kind of describes your relationship and how you have become artists and really embrace music.
Just knowing that I'd rather do music with Connor than anyone else, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's take a listen to I Swear.
I swear I'm nothing without you. I swear I'd give and I'd take just for one more night, and we're still breathing fine. My head is on your shoulder. I'm alive. I've been waiting for you. Hold on, my dear. Take away the fear of love and everything after all. I know, leaving your place behind. We'll go run from the city and shout out loud, 'cause we're still breathing fine. My head is on your shoulder. I'm alive. I've been waiting for you. We've got nothing left to fear. Oh.
Yeah. I like that one.
Boy. That was
Taylor.
I Swear. And you're back on the Music Project with our sponsor, Hubert's Lemonade. Love these guys. We don't have any bottles in studio today, but we have our little Taylor that mimics the pop of the cap. But our show is sponsored by Hubert's Lemonade. So that was your song, I Swear.
That
Now-
was.
Taylor, you have some of the strangest reactions when we come back on after the song.
Yeah.
Like you do the yeah and the dude.
Yeah.
You sound like
I
a
find it
Kool-Aid
quite
man.
peculiar.
Yeah, you do.
So you guys still have a few more stops on your tour, right? For your SoCal tour.
For the rest of the summer, yeah.
For the rest of the
Yeah.
summer. What cities do you have left?
We have Sacramento. We're going to be playing some shows. We got
Truckee.
Truckee. We're going to be in this little town called Gray Eagle, up north of Truckee. If anybody's just listening, town near Reno. It's this little mountain town, and we've been going there ever since we were little kids with our family. And we get to play shows up there. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
In the woods.
Awesome.
This little winery.
Music in the woods.
Yeah.
But yeah, after we're still in Santa Barbara tonight, but we are headed back tomorrow to Sacramento and playing the California State Fair next week a couple times, which is gonna be really fun.
Awesome.
And then a couple more local shows, and then I head back to school to LA, and Connor's got to finish up some school back in Sacramento, and
So is that just
figure out.
you guys are gonna save that time for writing and for?
Exactly. I think
Yeah.
we're gonna start recording our new material this fall.
Album numero dos.
Or EP?
EP.
Yeah. Yeah, it depends on what we come up with, but
We're planning on
definitely.
just writing a lot of songs.
Yeah.
Just see
Awesome.
where that takes us.
But you guys feel like you've had enough time to really promote your self-titled album and just really get it out there and get the attention that you want for that.
Yeah, we've had a great response.
It's almost been a year now.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Oh,
Yeah, it was last
yeah,
July.
Coming up in a year.
yeah, July 16th, I believe.
Yep.
Also,
Awesome.
like
But
almost
we,
a year, yeah.
Yeah, but I think it was great to do what we did on the first album, a little self-titled debut album. We kind of, what am I trying to say? We wrote a lot of different songs, and it's a very diverse album, and we really now understand kind of the songs and the genre that we want to go for. We're writing a lot more kind of alternative pop stuff, more electronic synths.
Ooh.
Connor,
Awesome.
any addition to that? But we're pop, I guess. But we're really just trying to hone in on what we want to write and perform, and that's what's been really fun this summer is playing a lot of new songs, trying to maybe rework some of the old songs on the album to play them a little bit differently live, and that's been fun. So definitely this fall start recording all these new songs that we've been playing this summer.
Second albums or second EPs are always fun because you get to do everything that you didn't get to do.
And then you're
Yeah.
inspired, like after you've had them out for a while, you're like, oh, well, this would have sounded cool if we did this, and then you can start
Yeah,
playing
and
that later.
the little things you didn't realize you missed, but you liked.
Well, it's
Oh,
a
yeah,
clean
for sure.
slate.
There's
You
so
start a
much-
new
I mean,
chapter.
We could have spent a lot of time on the first album.
Yeah.
Even
Yeah.
more time than we
It
did.
was a learning. It was definitely a learning experience. We went into it, having never been in the studio before, so
Yeah.
it was a very, very cool experience. And now we know what we want, which is exciting.
Yeah.
So hopefully, new
Gives
things
you a new
come in
way.
the future.
This time around with that album, with the first self-titled album, it was kind of, we came into the studio and our producer was kind of saying, like, we need more material, we need to just explore. So we spent a lot of time just writing in the studio with different people and with each other, and just writing and trying to mock up some really cool songs to get on the record. And that took up a lot of time. The recording was quick once we got the songs down. So it was kind of an interesting process.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about it, and it finally came to me. I was trying to think of who you guys reminded me of, and I've been thinking about it for the last 30 minutes, and now I finally got it. You guys remind me of Oh Honey.
Oh my gosh, I was at, that's incredible that you just said that. We were on a show on Thursday night, Amplify Hollywood, and some lady came up to me after. I was like, oh my gosh, you sound like Oh Honey. Like, totally. She's really excited about it, so... Apparently, we sound like Oh Honey.
We're actually right across the street from Amplify. The studio where we record is just like a block away.
Yeah,
no way.
Yeah, we're at the Sunset Gower Studios right there.
Yeah,
totally. That's where we just were.
That's awesome.
I'm sorry, I had to throw that out there. I think it's just the dynamic of being a duo and the music that you guys do. I was just thinking about them, like. Yeah, and you kind of look like Karlee. You kind of look like Danny a little bit. So I was like, oh yeah, that's who it was.
Yeah, you said I looked exactly like her. I was like, oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
I just had to throw that out there. But so, just out of pure curiosity, you guys are both in college, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you guys studying music, or what are you studying in college?
I am in Sacramento at a community college that has a really awesome audio engineering program.
Oh, very
awesome. Cool.
I am going for recording studio stuff, live sound, anything audio, anything with music. I mean, I just think I have the studio at my house, and I've been working with a lot of people, and I'm actually finishing up an EP with another artist from Sacramento right now. So I've been doing that a lot when Karlee's away and keeping myself busy that way. So I'm going to school for audio engineering, basically, and then I think after I finish up GE and the program that I just finished, the audio engineering program, I think probably I'm going to head down to LA and either go to school or intern and then go to school. I'm not sure what order yet, but
it's a journey.
Yeah,
figuring it out
for sure.
But I go to USC in LA, and I'm majoring in music industry.
Very cool.
So, yeah, studying management, publishing, everything under the sun, which is really fun and exciting. So my goal is to hopefully learn everything about the business and then be able to apply it to our performance career.
So you're tackling two different ends of the world.
So
you
like
can divide and conquer.
So while Karlee's out dealing with, being your own manager and, dealing with all the business aspects, Connor's going to be mixing and producing and everything. That's such a smart strategy.
Yeah, no, it's been really, really effective, actually. We are still self-managed, are doing it all ourselves. And, we'd love to stay independent for as long as possible. And, as long as it is effective once again. But, it's really cool. And Connor is doing amazing things with the audio engineering side. So hopefully one day we'll be the power duo. And whether or not performance works out, we hope to continue to share, our passion for music, whether it's maybe we own a studio together and he's the head engineer and I'm the publisher or whatever. It's just whatever works out. So
awesome.
We're keeping our options open.
Now, my favorite question to ask people, just because, it really lets us know who you are as people as well as musicians. And some people don't like this question or how I phrase it, so I'm trying to find a new way to phrase it. But who would you say is your guilty pleasure artist, or what is your guilty pleasure song? Like, what is that one song that is so embarrassing, or one artist that you can't believe you listen to but you love and you will just jam out to them whenever and wherever?
Karlee, you go ahead.
No, we were talking about this the other day. Do you remember? Your reggae.
Yeah, well, that's what I was going to say.
There's nothing wrong with the reggae.
I'm a huge reggae fan.
There we go.
I have no idea why, but I love me some reggae. It's just so relaxing to me, and just I don't know, I love it. So that's kind of my guilty pleasure artists. Like a lot of people like rap or whatever genre or country, and I'm just totally all about reggae.
That's great.
Fun.
Hey,
That's great.
That's not too bad, but I mean, yeah. You live in California, though. So
You can say that.
You can say that. If you lived in the middle of, like,
exactly.
Nebraska, I'm like, yeah, I'm totally into reggae.
No.
People might be like, okay. But California, it's acceptable.
I bump reggae on the farm all day.
I can just imagine that scene, like, where you would
Karlee, what
expect
about you?
country
What's
music.
your guilty pleasure?
Oh gosh, I don't know.
I like a lot of old funk stuff too. I like,
Nothing wrong with
I
that.
don't know. I think we like a lot of old stuff like Jim Croce or Gordon Lightfoot and stuff. It's not embarrassing. It's just odd. People might not get that from us at first. So I think that stuff's definitely different, but I don't know.
I mean, you gotta love some good Backstreet Boys. But that's, I mean, who doesn't, right?
Yeah.
Very true. I mean, the thing about guilty pleasures is it doesn't necessarily have to be something embarrassing. It's got to be something that you just, like, love.
That no one would expect you to listen to,
Yeah,
based
like,
on your lifestyle and what you play or what
like,
you write.
I will hardcore listen to Hot Shell Ray. Like, remember when they were popular in 2008? I will totally. I love them. I have, like, both their albums. I will totally listen to some Hot Shell Ray, but I'm not embarrassed by it.
That's awesome. We went through this phase. I think Karlee knows what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
We went through a phase in probably middle school and like freshman year of high school where we were just Jonas Brothers fanatics. It was crazy.
Both of you. Both of you.
Yeah, for sure. We loved us and JB. It was just, I don't know, at the time it was just awesome.
They were so cool. Oh my gosh.
We loved them, and it wasn't, they're like a boy band, but they could play and they wrote songs, and it was pretty cool. I don't know, we just loved that.
Yeah, we actually,
we
that's interesting. Yeah, Connor worshipped him. No, seriously.
And I was not ashamed. I was totally not ashamed of it either. I didn't care what people thought.
No, I think just being that they were all brothers, I think that influenced us. We were like, oh my gosh, we can do it too. And like their music was amazing. It was great, and I think it really influenced our kind of pop.
Yeah, and I think also
That's funny. I forgot about
Jonas Brothers and there's a band called Boys Like Girls. You guys
Yeah. Boys Like Girls are great.
I
haven't heard that band in a while.
I wanted to be in Boys Like Girls. I was ready for the call for a backup drummer or whatever. I was funny. So they were also one of my huge influences. I don't know why, but yeah.
Before I forget, I have to tell this quick story about the Jonas Brothers and my experience with the Jonas Brothers. When I was 7 or 8, my family went on a month-long trip to Australia. And apparently, according to my mom, the only 2 CDs I brought were the Jonas Brothers and Jesse McCartney. And so I just listened to Jonas Brothers and Jesse McCartney for an entire month because, like, that was all we had out there. There wasn't any, like, popular radio stations where we were. Some places didn't even have radio. So we listened to those 2 CDs. My mom said by the time she came back, she was about to murder me. She's like, I never want to hear Beautiful Soul again. Like, ever again.
I'm sure my parents were so tired of it. We forced it on them a lot.
Yeah.
So we have another song for you guys, or from you guys, not for you guys. We didn't make a song. We're not giving you a song. We're taking your song.
We're taking.
I wish we could have come prepared with a song to give you, but we have another song from you that we're gonna play.
Just stop talking.
I'm just gonna stop.
I don't know what to say anymore, but here's the song.
It's called Gone. So I'm assuming the song is about either leaving someone or having someone leave you, or someone being gone,
or about
or
peekaboo,
or like something with GONE. Maybe, I don't know.
It's kind of all of the above. It was about that, and it was also about, like, in the sense of being gone, like, and like under the influence of alcohol or whatever. It was at a time in middle school where we were like, whoa, people drink alcohol or do drugs, and we were kind of like shocked by that as well. So it's kind of got that in there, and it kind of has love side of things in there, I guess, too.
Oh.
Okay. Well, I'm excited.
It's an all of the above song.
I'm excited to hear this. So this is Gone by Connor and Karlee.
coming in. You drank the alcohol to numb yourself again. I don't know why it takes so long, and tell me, do you fly when you're gone, when you're gone? Ooh, don't have to run away, my love, it'll take you. Ooh, finally face to face, I'll let you take me. Oh, 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 oh. You were the calm before the storm. You know my point of view. You've been there with me before. Do you understand? West Coast loving, nothing more. Dancing in the sand. Meet me over at the shore. Ooh, don't have to run away, my love, it'll take you. Ooh, finally face to face, and I'll let you take me. Oh, 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 oh. Meet me at the shore. 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 Ooh, finally face to face, and I'll let you take me. Oh, 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 oh,
And we are back with Connor and Kelly.
Karlee.
Karlee. Oh
Karlee.
my. I can't believe I just did
Okay,
that.
we get all kinds of stuff. I get Colin a lot. She gets
Colin.
Karlee.
Colin and Karlee.
Karlee.
What'd you call her?
Kevin and
Kevin and Connor.
Kaylee. Kevin and Kaylee.
Justin, go sit in the
Carmen
wall.
and
You're done for
All right,
today.
Kula. I don't know.
So we have a little bit of extra time, but so we wanted to see if it was all right if we played one more song from you guys. Would you guys be okay if we played dance?
Oh, totally. I like that one.
Sweet. So we'll play dance. But before we do, can we get your guys' social media information?
Yes.
So people know where to find you and
We're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Spotify, wherever you can find us.
Connor and Karlee Music.
Yeah,
Should be.
Connor and Karlee, CONNORANDKARLEE music.com.
Remember, Karlee is spelled a little differently.
Definitely CONNOR.
It is not Colin and Kaylee.
Not
It
that
is
at all.
Connor and Karlee.
You will get something way different.
All right. Well, we want to thank you guys so much for coming on. We're going to finish up with your guys' song, Dance. And I'm hoping that it will make me dance.
Awesome. We hope so, too.
All right. So this is Dance by Connor and Karlee.
Let's go somewhere on the West Coast,
Yeah.
That was Dance by Connor and Karlee. Thank you guys so much for coming on and hanging out with us. This has been a lot of fun.
Of course. Thank you so much for having us.
Of course. All right, guys. Well, I'm Lauren Dair Owens.
I'm Justin Tinucci.
And my name is Taylor Reyes.
And this has been The Music Project. See you guys.